Alright guys, I appreciate you taking the time to check out my 2021 SQ5. It's a 2-owner car with a clean Carfax, 2 keys. It's had both services done. Great colors, great options. I mean, it's just one of those, if you're looking at this and watching this and bidding on this car, then you probably know how they drive. Good chance you've test driven one at an Audi dealership or something like that, and you're looking to maybe, save on their astronomical pricing, which I don't blame you. So I don't really have to talk the car up. It's great. I mean, it's zippy, good size, seats go down. I tried to take a picture of that. So mostly I sell older 911s, and there's a lot of I have to point out a few little, imperfections or paint things or this, that, or the other. But on something that's only 2 years old with 17,000 miles on it, there is nothing to point out. Like, this car is great. It was owned locally. The folks I got it from, they had a car loan on it, and they were trying to get rid of some of their expenses, so I paid it off and send it on to the next owner. So when I'm selling like a 996 or something like that, I always go through the interior and show that everything works. But again, this is essentially a new car, so rest assured, it's even still under warranty, factory warranty. Everything works. So the interior is awesome. It has the magma red. So something to point out here, it does not have fixed headrests. So my wife, we looked at an RS. We ended up going with a Cayenne, but she has a bad back and neck, and she can't ride in something with a fixed headrest. So these headrests do adjust, and that's it. It's something to think about. It's never been smoked in. It's never had pets in it. The folks I got it from told me they never even ate in it, but maybe they did. But it doesn't look like it. Great colors, awesome colors. So like I was saying, I normally sit in the car and just kind of demonstrate everything functions. So it has the virtual cockpit, which is a neat. So you can change what you're looking at. I prefer this view, but you can change what's in the middle. So you can do audio, whether it's your phone or the radio. Let me get that focus a little bit better. There we go. You do your phone, or you can do nav. So it's hard to see with the resolution, but that's actually a nav screen. That's a map. There it is. So that's a neat feature. Of course, it has blind spot awareness, all the power mirrors, folding mirrors, all your lights, of course, heated steering wheel, heated seats. It has this surround view camera, which is super handy. So it's not really flashing when you look at it. That's because it goes through the phone. So you can change your view down here, which is super neat. That's probably, I mean, that's the most logical choice is this one. And then you have the surround view over here, so you can see all around. Let's see if we can back up. So it's picking up that bumper, the median right there. If you've never had this in a car, it makes parking my wife's Cayenne in the garage so much easier. So you have the 3-zone climate down here, so you can do the back, you can set the rear, you can sync the front up, you know, whatever you want to do. Get your heated seats. You can turn off that auto stop start, which I think is pretty silly. But we have to support the government. Your USB. So it has the keyless stop start. Obviously, like most of these cars do. That's nothing too special. So you can select the modes. I talked about that briefly in the driving video. Gotta get out of that. So I drive in dynamic. It's just kind of what I like. But you can, so you can do comfort, which is like the softer suspension, softer throttle response. You can do auto, where it senses the way you're driving. Dynamic, which I like. Or you can do individual, where you kind of like set, you can customize what you want the various settings to be. But if you go with something like dynamic, it's already set to all the more aggressive steering and all that good stuff. So that's the HD radio, which most newer cars do, but it's pretty neat. You go to your home screen, you can set everything up. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I mean, it's got everything you really need. It probably has some things you don't need. And it probably has some things that you will never use. You can set user profiles. So that's the couple I bought the car from. Oop, man, spatial relations is weird. So, I don't know where my finger is. So you can customize all sorts of everything. So that's the virtual cockpit I was talking about, which is pretty neat. So you can set what you want it to do. Ooh, that's neat. Look at that. So there's just so many things that you can customize on these cars to the way that you want it, which is pretty neat. Ooh, that's cool. Like that. That's my favorite. So anyway, it has the real carbon inlays. This isn't like fakey fake carbon. You know, the black optics, which is nice, the black package. Of course, you have the panoramic sunroof. Which is fun to drive with when it's raining or cloudy. Great seats. I love the Audi and the Porsche seats. And again, I just mentioned this, like, the RSs have fixed seats. Unless you have the comfort seating package, but most of them do not have that. So, you save a little money of an RS, and you can adjust your headrest. But you got nice bolsters, you have the quilted pattern, and the magma red. So yeah, super cool. Red stitching is a nice little touch to set off the interior. Alright, well, if you have questions, let me know, but everything's pretty straightforward. And I thank you for your time.